So you guys play here every week?
Oh yeah, every week. This team, like, we organize and we have like mock-up play, and you know, it's a good team.
Where's everybody from?
Burkina Faso, the same country. Like, okay, Africa. This is Africa team, cause we from Africa, and you know, we play Africa soccer.
Who's the best player?
Everybody is best player, man. You know, everybody. If you know the best, you cannot play here. Yes.
So, you know, the African Advisory Council is kind of like the bridge between policymakers in the Bronx and the African community. You know, the African community, the largest concentration is in the Bronx, in the entire U.S.
Yeah.
And for years, you know, we felt underserved, right? As leadership, I would say 25, 30 years ago, we had other people speaking for us. Finally, we all got together and said, you know, like, everybody was doing their thing. Ghana, Nigeria, everybody was doing their thing. And so we were not getting the effectiveness of the advocacy that we were doing separately.
Right.
So we decided to come together, and that's what came up with the idea of the council. Met with the Bronx Borough president at the time. He endorsed the idea, and basically he gave us the support that we needed. So it's called the African Advisory Council to the Bronx Borough president. So we meet once a month and we share ideas on things happening in our community, what we think the policymakers and the decision makers can do to help us, and then we in turn tell the community, you know, what they need to do to support the policymakers and the decision makers. So that's really how the council came about, and over the years we felt like, what is the glue that holds our community together? And it was soccer. And it just so happens that that year the World Cup was right here in the US, so we decided to take advantage of that and form our own African Nations Cup.
But even if it's something that doesn't work for them, we'll swap them out.
I'll introduce myself. It's nice to meet all of you guys, I'm sure. So, I'm Sean Johnson, goalkeeper for NYCFC, and just wanted to come out today. Just got a chance to meet these wonderful gentlemen here, and they're just explaining a little bit about kind of the community and kind of the tournament, that everything that has been organized, you know, in the past, and now you guys are out here training, preparing, and you know, last year posed its own challenges with the pandemic and everything like that. But we've heard some amazing things about you guys, the talent that's out here as well. So I just wanted to come out and support you guys. But more than that, didn't want to come empty-handed. So we brought a little surprise for you guys. So if we could bring out the surprise. All right, Sanu. My man.
Basically, last year I had a lot of leftover boots that I didn't want to just sit around and go to waste. So my friends and community actually helped out and found a team and some players that actually were going to put the boots to good use, which is really all I wanted to happen. So these are boots that I order throughout the year, intended for players, which don't always get used. So these are actually brand new boots that these guys will definitely, I think, take advantage of, I hope so.
Oh, I love it.
It's awesome. I mean, I've done it in years past with former players who have taken them back to their communities and given them out to kids and people who really need them. And I think my biggest desire has always been to really do it here in the city, because obviously New York City is massive, and I know, you know, there's got to be people here who really need them. So, and a New York team to really give back to their community, I think is you know, I think most important. So.
What do you think?
Happy, bro. I'm really happy. And you know, thank you for everything, like for just a small team right here. So we cannot have like this.
Yeah, thank you
if
for
you
the
do that
cleats.
for every time.
Yeah, thank you for the cleats, man. We really appreciate
Thank you. We really appreciate that. And thank you so much.
So much.
Now you got to win.
Of course.
Now you gotta win.
You know, I told you, we are the best team.
You guys just keep moving. We support you guys. Good luck for you guys. For this season, and next season, next year. Yeah, good luck. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think we started with NYCFC in 2004 when I met Paul. But the African Advisory Council, 10 years ago, we were trying to figure the best way to bring the community together. The Bronx has the largest concentration of African in square footage in the United States. So which means in the Bronx, you can find any country in Africa in this borough. So we're trying to find the only one thing that can bring the people together from a different part of the country. And the only thing that brings African together is a sport. And what sport is a soccer. This is the only tournament in the city of New York that nobody has to contribute financially. Only contribution is your participation. We figure that any other tournament in the city you have to pay to join the tournament. But this particular tournament, nobody pays anything because anything we get is for free, donation. The trophy is donated by somebody. Like for instance, we've been dealing with NYCFC for years, and every year they donate to us the click, they donate a jersey to the team. In fact, last year NYCFC gave us, I have 23 boxes of jersey that was given to the tournament before the pandemic. So this is the only tournament in the city of New York that doesn't cost anything to anybody.